Yo, we back again today for another vlog, guys. I want to ask you a question. This is the first time I'm going to ask you a question, so I'm going to ask you guys. Now, today we'll be talking about this question. I've had a lot of different kind of African food, but I feel like I haven't had enough. I need to expand my horizons, right? So I've had Ethiopian food, I've had Somali food. Even though I haven't had Somali food in depth, the only thing I was eating was basto and bris back in the day with chicken when I ate meat. So that's to let you know how long ago it was. And obviously I love chef, but like, what's some other things? I also have to try Somali breakfast. I don't want to forget about that. I have to try Somali breakfast, but I have Somali food, Ethiopian food, Eritrean food, obviously, and I've had Nigerian, Ghana food, and actually Congolese food for the first time, which I actually really enjoyed. And I've had Rwanda food. But what other African countries should I try, or ethnic groups in those countries? What kind of food or specialty food should I try? I'm not saying I can find those restaurants everywhere where I live at, because I know there's probably not every restaurant of African descent everywhere in every city. But where's some foods that you think, or I'm sorry, what's some foods from different African countries that you think I should try or I have to try? Like something that you love so much that I have to try, right? Let me tell you, be honest with you, there's one thing that I've ate that I don't hate, but I don't love. And one of those things is fufu. Fufu I don't hate, but I don't love. Just in the same, well, let me put it like this. I don't mind fufu, and obviously I know you're supposed to, like, and I could be wrong, so correct me. I know you can eat it by itself, but you're supposed to like either dip it in a sauce or use it on a sauce on top of it. But I don't want to put fufu in the same category as I put tapioca, because I don't like tapioca. And when I used to drink a lot of bubble tea, you know, in the Asian culture they have bubble tea where it's like they put tapioca at the bottom and they put like bubble jellies at the bottom, and then it will be like a drink made out of fruit, right? Or like maybe fruit flavoring, right? And it's like a icy sort of with those things. And I always hated the tapioca. I can never eat tapioca because it had this, in that drink it had this really like just slimy, soft texture with no taste, and I just can't do it. I can't have something that has that kind of texture with no taste. So I'm definitely not putting fufu in that category, but it reminds me of fufu in the sense that I don't want to say fufu doesn't have taste, because I know there's two kinds. There's one made out of plantain, right? And I think there's one that's made out of not plantain. But when I eat fufu, it's not my favorite, but I don't hate it. So therefore, all I'm saying, and the reason I use fufu as an example, is because if I do go eat the African foods that you guys from different African countries or different ethnic groups in a certain country, if they have a specialty food, I'm not saying I'm going to love it, but I'm not saying I'm going to hate it, because everybody doesn't like everything, right? But I would like for you guys to suggest to me what African foods you think that I should try, and also what would you like for me to videotape and go into these restaurants and show me eating, or show me going out with a group of friends, because I've done that one time and I want to do it more, but I just been so busy. But I would like to do it with an African country that's very unique, a lot of, you know, or ethnic group in that country or certain countries that no one's ever heard about, or a lot of people haven't ate. You know, I would like to try food from South Africa. I never had that. I would like to try food from Angola. I never had that. I would like to try food from Tanzania. I would like to try the food from I've also had Senegalese food. I love Senegalese food. I love Senegalese food. And I would like to just try different African descent foods, right? I would love to try Afro Brazilian food. I never tried that before. I would love to try what other food have I? I've had Haitian food. I like it. I've had Jamaican food. Love it. Any of the Caribbeans, and actually even different parts of America, right? Because there's African Americans that cook. I feel like I've had pretty much anything that soul food can offer, but that's really not the case. I think that, but that's really not the case. Now, I think I've eaten a lot of soul food, but I don't think I've eaten everything. One reason being I'm vegan now. Second reason being that in different regions, right, from the south to the north, primarily, there's a lot of things down south that they eat that I just feel like a lot of people up north, that, you know, African Americans don't eat. I'm not saying that there's no African Americans up north that don't eat it, but I think that it's more of a cultural thing that, you know, obviously in the south they eat more, they have more of a bigger selection of soul food as far as what they eat, like certain things like frog legs, or just other things that they might eat depending on wherever they're at, right? In the south, right? Texas, Louisiana, Atlanta, whatever it might be, right? So I just want to know what's some kind of foods, anybody of African descent, right? In Great Britain, in Australia, in America, in Brazil, back in the motherland, what kind of African descent food should I eat? Should I try? Because I really want to. Even if I have to travel to go do it, I really want to do it. So suggest it down there. And as always, comment, like, and share. And oh, before I leave, I need to try breakfast. Breakfast is one thing. I need you guys to tell me breakfast because I need more breakfast ideas and I want to try more breakfast. I know that in the Somali culture, they have a Somali breakfast, which I keep being told to go try, but I never, because I'm not really a morning person, and so I never get around to doing it. But I also seen something about the Somali culture where it's sort of like a injera, sort of like a flatbread. Correct me if I'm wrong. And then they pour like tea on it, and then they eat it with something else. And I could be wrong about that. And you could probably do it other ways, but from what I saw, right? So also breakfast, right? And desserts. I don't know a lot of African desserts, and I would really like to know that. That's something also that I would like to know. So if you know something, yo, write it in the comments below. And as always, yo, like, subscribe, share. And until next time, what is it? You know it? Yo, until next time, yo, peace. I'm out. One love.
What's up? What's up?
Hey.
Shalom.
What up?
Hi.
African.
We